Yeah, today's journal and today's contemplation. Yeah, very, very direct again. And yeah, I feel like that the best ways for us to learn is primarily not from the observations of other people. Primarily, that's like secondary learning for me, like what people write on the board, what people write in books. So this is it. I've always been on this thought of writing to pass exams, which has been part of my life for a long time. You are reading objectively to pass an exam. You understand the subject matter. Like they tell you that, for example, now they tell you, okay, this is blue, this is red. You understand that it is blue and it is red. Ask in the exam, oh, what is it? It says blue and it's red. It's like when I start understanding things in relation to myself, then it's no more objective learning. It's no more learning to pass an exam. It's now learning to live. So I feel like one of the best ways to learn how to live or to learn subjectively is to first understand the subjective environment. That is, understand my emotional and psychological makeup. Now, because somebody is reading psychology does not still determine that the person understands their psychology, but the person understands the concept of psychology, right? But that's the parallel. That's why, like, people that have never gone to universities, that like all these ancient Mayans, Africans that were like never went to the four walls of the universities, they were literally as smart as we are now, right? Even finding out through some researches that, CS was being performed in like ancient Uganda and things like that. So I'm wondering, how did they know? Like, for example, how did, the ancient Africa know that? They didn't study medicine in school, but they knew that this particular herb will heal this. It's because of years and years and years of subjective observations, observing themselves, observing the environment. So when I read a book and all I'm doing with that book is to understand that book and the topic in that book, I feel like, no, that's like secondary learning. But primary learning for me would be when I'm reading that book and I can relate it immediately to an emotional state I'm currently in. I feel like that's like the era that I'm in, and that's like the era I forever want to be in, where I'm reading things not to understand them or speak about them, but to read things and understand them in relation to myself and, expand my soul and the higher self in me. So yeah, primary learning is beautiful. Like, you read not so that you can retell, but you read so that your own self can testify that, yeah, this is it, right? So when somebody asks you, what is this? It's not like you want to give a textbook answer, but you can give an answer that is very, very buried in your soul because you understand it. And when people ask, do you know? And you can easily just say no, because I don't know it. I know it objectively, like I understand the concept, but inside me, I don't think I have anything authentic. So I think authenticity for me would be knowledge that's had intertwined with my internal being, right? So yeah, good. yeah